Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have a couple more of our crafty prompts for October. This is our number 3. It's something with numbers. You need something with a flower, a postage stamp. It can be an actual postage stamp, or it can be one of the postage stamps we made in part 1, or another postage stamp you might have made, and lace and words. Okay, so I want to show you what I did. I am using, for my numbers, this and some of these cards, and what I did was I took a piece of ledger, and I did it. You're not going to believe what I did on the other one. I did it backwards. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I believe it. Okay. If I go up to the top with this one, we'll be good. So I'm just going to go ahead, and there is a shiny side and a flat side. I'm just going to add some glue, and I want to make sure there's a good amount of glue on this. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this down on here. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay, and then for my playing cards, I'm going to put my glue just in the center because I'm going to sew around the outside. Okay, and I'm going to just hold this up so I can see the light and put this down. Actually, it can go all the way up to the top. Okay, so there's that. Then what I'm going to do, or what I did, is I took a piece that I had, and I sewed around this, and I sewed around this, and then I sewed around the 4 cards. You can see I put it on here upside down. I totally wasted it, but that's okay. So the next thing I'm going to do for my numbers, and I'm just going to do, this is just, these are just crafty prompt ideas for, making things. I'm going to be making things for projects that I'm working on or upcoming projects. And so you've seen me do this before, where I go ahead and I just attach my playing cards onto something so that they are backed. But I thought it was going to be really cool to use the ledger, because I just found a bunch more ledgers that I had. And I was like, you know what? Go ahead and use what you've got. And so I'm just cutting these so that they are ready. And then these I'm going to cut like this. I'm going to go ahead and cut around the outside of this box. It's going to give me kind of like a bookmark size tag. I'm going to go ahead and cut across. And I wanted 2 of these, so this is perfect. I'll have 1 for each of whichever journal these end up going in. And I'll still have the numbers that are down the center that I can go ahead and use on another one of these. But so these were from a Quizmo game that I picked up when I was in Washington at the Goodwill there. They still had good prices. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take that. And we'll set this aside in I have a little paper stash over here. So again, I would go ahead, I'm going to sew around here, and sew around there, and I'll grab some more of those to add in. But that gives me, oops, that's from yesterday's. That gives me 2 of these and 4 of these. I think that that's a good start. I'll go ahead and put my glue stick away. Okay, so I've got those. And then my next thing was I'm gonna need words. And so what I thought I would do is I have these words. These were from that dragonfly kit from the purse journal. And I've gone ahead and I've added some double-sided tape to the back of these. You've seen me do this before as well. Of course, I've lost, there it is. Like, what did I do with my double-sided tape? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my double-sided tape here. Okay, now I ended up with this little piece over here. And so what I'm going to do with that is I've been putting the pieces on the back of this this piece of dictionary, okay? And so I can go ahead and cut out from here. Some dictionary definitions, okay? And they're already stickers. Okay. Okay, so I even used the pieces from that other piece, and now I just have some little definitions, okay, and they're already made into stickers, okay, and that one we can continue to work on filling that up. I think we'll cut this piece off. Okay, so those are some words. We have those and we have these, and I'll be able to just go ahead and trim this off, and that's going to give me the word love. Okay, so just like that. And so yeah, so anyway, so I've got words and they will be able to be stickers. For flowers, I picked up again some of these are the Heidi Swap. I have them up here. I also have some of the washi that I picked up from Spectrum Art Creations. I do have some of these flower pieces. Okay, so from yesterday, from making the big, I did these as some big stamps, and then I just continued to cut out. These were some pieces, and I glued them on to a scrap piece of paper. And then these I just cut using the postage scissors because they were out. And then these are the ones like you saw. And I chose to go ahead and keep the name of the rose. I just thought that that was kind of cool. And so I've got those. So we have flowers. We have, yeah, so we have flowers. And then this is the packaging from the washi. So I have that also. Okay, then for postage stamps, I have some actual postage stamps. And I have the fake postage stamps that I made. Okay. let's see. Lace, I have this lace right here that I'll be using. Okay, because the other box of lace has left the building. And, okay, so we got words, lace, stamp, numbers. Or, okay, the prompt is something with numbers, a flower, a postage stamp, lace, and words. And then the other thing that I have that has flowers is, remember yesterday, these are what I made. So I've got the large tag and the tag base, and I have this that I made. Okay, so that was for prompt number 2, which was use a colorful book or magazine and make tag bases. Okay, so I can use those. I also have these stickers. These ones have a word. These ones have flowers. So all those choices just from right here in my area, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can make. So I have this. I'm thinking I really like these words, see beauty and the everyday. Okay, and then a postage stamp. I think a real postage stamp would be kind of cool here. And then we need something with numbers. And let's see. Here's a 4, kind of like it. So 4 and 6. Okay, so oh, and there's an 11. I like that. That came from the back of the 4. Okay, remember I like to make sure I use all the things. Got this little piece of ledger that I think I can put behind the postage stamp. Okay, so, and then a piece of lace, and I think for this one, I think it's just, the lace is going to go on the top. It's just saying to me, needs to go on the top. Okay, so after I have made the base for one of the journals, the next journals for my challenge, I was like, oh, I need a few more things, because there was some pockets with nothing in them. So I can go ahead and put these in those pockets. Okay, so there's that. And of course you can do more than what it says, but you need to have numbers, at least a flower, and it can be like here, it can be a picture of a flower, it can be an actual flower, it can be a silk flower, or yeah, I think I like that coming down here. Okay, so I believe these are stickers from, oh, look at, they've got a thingy in the middle. Not making it any easier to get in there. I thought they were stickers. Are these stickers, you guys? Of course they are. Of course they are. They're Heidi Swapp. Of course they are. Okay, I'm going to put this one, okay, so that it goes under and over. And I'm going to put this down here. Okay. Then I'm going to put, ooh, I like 40. Oh, do you like 6 or 45? I like 45. Why not? But go for a big number. So apparently on the other side there's big numbers. I did not know. Okay. So what's on the other side? 4 and 4. Okay, so, but this 4 has nothing extra on it, so we'll go with that 4. Plus, putting the glue on the flat side, it's probably going to stick better too. Okay, I'm going to go up and under this, and then I'm going to also go underneath this piece. Okay, so we have flower, we have words, we have number, we have postage stamp, and now we're adding the lace. I'm just going to go ahead and staple that on. And of course, this has been backed with ledger. So, okay. Can we get, wow. There we go. Okay, so there's that. So we can do the same thing to those. Here we have some numbers, and I'm thinking that these might be kind of cool on here. Okay, I don't think I need this part, the wine flows. Okay, I'm going to put that on here. Actually, I think I'll put it so it's going off the edge. Okay, so, and I'm making 2 of these because these ones are going to go into the journal that I'm making right now. The twins. The other one will probably go in one of those also, but since we have 2 of those, make sure that's cleared. Okay, and then we need a word and a postage stamp. So we have 2 of these postage stamps, so let's do that. Okay, postage stamp. And postage stamp. So I have, well, before the, you know what, I had people that were saving me lots of goodies. So I didn't have to worry about having postage stamps. I always had postage stamps. So I'm going to go ahead, and there's the word sunshine on the... So this is the washi tape. It's a huge little thing of washi tape, and I did pick that up at Spectrum Art at one of her live sales, and I've seen her have them a few different times. Different ones, but different ones at different times. Ooh, I think I'm going to go ahead and let's glue this down. It's time to grab a new glue already. How does that happen so quickly? Okay. There's that. Because I want to add that on top of there. So I have my numbers, my words, my postage stamp, my flower. I need the sunshine one more time. There it is. That's one thing that happens when I'm pulling from that washi tape I've been using, like particular specific colors or specific piece of it, and then I'll have a, you know, in between I'll have the ones that weren't the same. Okay, so there we go. We have our sunshine word. I love this. Okay, and so we need some lace. I think going across the top and the back of it. Or, you know what? Let's do a hoopty-doopty. Yeah, that's what we want. Right, like that. Then we'll just come down and secure it. Okay. So we need another. So I'm folding this over, cutting the piece at an angle. Okay, so are you playing along with these crafty prompts? I know it's early, but I think they're kind of fun. Okay, so there's that, and then on the cards. Okay, so we've got the cards over here. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and go with this sticker on 2 of them. And then we need a postage stamp. And so let's see what we've got here. What do we have? Remember, they just have to be similar. They don't have to be the same. Okay. What if we put that on and make it a pocket? Okay. And then we're going to need our word. And go ahead and go with a definition. Okay, so there's our word. And what if we did our lace kind of close to our, like that. Okay. So we have our numbers, our flower, our postage stamp is the one that we made, our lace, and our words. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this down, glue down my word. Oh, I can, I forgot, we made stickers out of these. I can sticker my word. Remember, this was the patchwork one. Okay, so put that down, pull its piece. Okay, and okay, there's that. Then I can go ahead and I can staple my lace on. Decide which direction I want it to go in. I'm going to have it go in that direction. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going just around the edge. Putting that down, and then it can be a pocket. Okay, so I have a couple of these little tags that will fit in there. Okay, so again, pulling off the sticker. And you don't have to do the sticker thing with your words. That was just to show you something that you can do. And I could have done it with those also very easily. Could have had the double-sided tape, and I will do that because there's some more in that rose book. Okay, so numbers, flowers, postage stamp, words, and lace. That was prompt number 3. Okay, and since we're behind, I'm going to skip number 4, and I'm going to tell you about number 5. And then we'll do number 6 and 7. Tomorrow we'll almost be caught up with the month. Okay, but okay, so this was, again, this was number 3, something with numbers. This is what we did. Okay, we've got these fun little tags here that can go in. They're backed. We have our playing cards that are backed, and I think these are going to be a fun addition to the journal that I just finished and the one that I'm working on to finish today. I think. And I will probably go ahead and make another tag similar to this to also go in this journal because I like this look. Okay, so there's that one. So our next one. Okay, so let's set this one aside and let's go ahead and number 4 was use stamps or magazines to make a word page that is ready. Okay, so I have these. We're going to put those back here, and we're going to put those up here. I'll come back and finish up some more of these. Put those with the scraps. Okay, so we are going to grab a magazine, and it looks like we are going to grab our David Austin Rose's book. Okay, and so you're going to go through and pick out words that you might use in your projects. So here is the word patience. Okay, kind of think that's a word I might use in something. This would also make a great tag right here. Okay. Patience. An actual magazine would be better, you guys. An actual magazine. So, but you get the, I don't know. Do you get the idea that you're in it? Let's go ahead and come over and maybe, see, I don't know that I can find anything in here either because it's already hard to cut these books up. Okay, but you could go ahead and like cut out poems and have them on a page that's ready. Okay, so oh wow, that's America the Beautiful right there. Okay, so I probably won't use this story. That was really pretty. Okay, so I was going to go through and rip up this magazine. I haven't had a chance to do it so that it would be. That's another Paper Crafty thing you can do is take apart your books and magazines that you think you might want to use. So this is a Thanksgiving Ideals magazine here, you guys. So you can go through and find things that you... Okay, so I think, can I get this one out? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we have this about Thanksgiving down here, and then this other with the prayer with the little girl and the dog could still go in a journal. But you have these words here, okay? And so what I was thinking for this next part is you can either take, like, you could take if you had a picture that you really liked that was about Thanksgiving, maybe. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to do it this way. Okay, and we're going to do this. This thankful one, okay? I'm so thankful. It's going to come down into the Thanksgiving song, but we'll put that one. So we've got those two. Like these right here, you could make these into stamps. These right here could be made into stamps. So could these. And these, look at these. Those would make great stamps. I'm putting that in my, I'm going to start make a stamp. Oh, wow. Wow, look at all these. Little sleepy heads. Okay. on that one, you'll have to decide if you want this side or you want these ones. Interesting. That's some of these you'll have to decide which ones you know, which side of the page you are going to want. Okay, so taking words and putting them on a page and getting them ready is what we're doing here. Okay, because sometimes like this page, if I put this in the journal, it would have to kind of be in the front or in the middle for you to get all your words here. And so I think this is another one that we can go ahead and use as the example. Okay, so sorry I kind of went off on a tangent there. Again, you can do single words like you would do for like for for word collage. You could go through a magazine and cut out sentences and words and put them on to a paper and have them ready. And sticker paper would be really good to have them on sticker paper. We're going to go ahead, and I have this piece of paper that I have left. And so now you can decide if you want to cut them or if you want to rip them. And I'm going to go ahead and, of course, you know me, I'm going to rip them. And you could put it on any type of paper. You don't have to, I mean, if you have like wrapping paper or something that you want to put them on, you know, like that, then you can do that. But I'm just thinking that having these ready for when I get ready to do my 30 days of Thanksgiving, I think that these will be really cool to have. Okay. Now the other thing is there are going to be 3 paragraphs to this, and so you might want to go ahead and mark the order. So this would be 1, 2. So if you are, you know, you're ripping and cutting like watching TV, you might want to have these in order so that when you go to put them together, they are back in the right order. Okay, so this is something that I like to do is I like to rip okay. Okay, so there's that. And then we have this one. So this is the back of this one, and this is the front. So let's see, how are we going to do this? I'm going to go ahead and come in from this side. Okay, because I believe I can make like a pocket or something out of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go up that edge because I can make like a border or something out of that. Then I'm going to come in and rip this. Around the title and the author. Oh, we didn't write these. So this is 4 and this is 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just thinking about putting the number on this one and went, oh, I didn't put the number on that last one. Okay, so there's 1. And then we'll come down here. Okay, so I have decided to go ahead and rip up my Ideals magazines because there is no one else in my family that is going to be even remotely interested in them. And this way I can share. I can share with, you know, the class and how to use it, and then the pieces that will be in different journals or projects, because I you know, like the Christmas one that I have that just came, that one has pictures of Santa and Mrs. Claus in it, and I'm going to frame those for my house for Christmas because I collect Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses, and it's getting hard to find ones that I don't already have. I just see that Walmart has the blow-up ones, the kissing Santa and Mrs. Claus. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get those this year. The neighborhood kids will enjoy that, I think. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then I'm saving these because I'll be able to use those on other things. Okay, so this one we have I'm thankful here, and then we have the Thanksgiving song here, and I'm thinking I want the I'm thankful. Okay, so the author is unknown on this. If I go through, I might be able to keep the Thanksgiving song. I need to read Family Reunion before I totally decide which way to go there. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be part number 4 of this one when I get it out. Okay, so that's number 4. And just continue on. Okay, so this that I'm doing here is one way of doing the words. You've seen me do the page of stamps. This is 3. Where I stamp words that I have, rubber stamps, and make a whole page and have that ready. And so those are your choices, to either take words out of a magazine or a book. And this is 2. Or to use rubber stamps. So using your rubber stamps and stamping them onto a page and having them ready to be able to use. Okay. Okay. And this is 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. So let's figure out how we can put these on here. I'm going to leave space because I may want to rip around them again. Okay, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try and, like I said, try and leave room around them so that I can rip around them again if I want to. This is my style. So, okay, and I'm going to do something here. I'm going to turn this way so that this long one, oh, wait, we can do it this way. This long one. This is 1. This is 4. Whoop. This is 2. This is 3. This is 1. This is 2. So you saw that one was long and this one was long. So I didn't want them to be in the same spot is what was happening there. Okay, so then I can go ahead and glue these down. And I have 3 different Thanksgiving prayer things that I can put into 3 separate journals or into my journal if I want it. And I will have them all ready. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing these down. And so this was Paper Crafty prompt number 4. Paper Crafty number 4, use stamps or magazines to make word page ready. Okay, so the other thing that you can do is you can take words like we did, like that patience word, and you can go through and find words that you would use in your projects. Now, as I told you in the video earlier this week, that if you were in chat, I give hints sometimes in chat, and I told you that you probably want to start saving your really good junk. Okay, and so this little project right here would count as some really good junk here. Okay, I think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and speed this up while I glue it down, and see you in a minute. Okay, so there I have taken those 3 pages and I made them so that I believe they're going to be more useful for me. So I'll just go ahead, come in and rip around these and be able to put them in my journals. Of course, remember, if you like to distress, go ahead and distress your things before you put them down. But there I have this, and it is ready for me to be able to use. So next we're going to go ahead and just quickly do some, I'll give you an example of stamping the words and having them ready. Okay, I have some examples for you here, and I have this page, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp on it. And I've just picked a few stamps really quickly to go ahead and stamp on here. Again, I'm going to be using my archival ink. This is my new stamp pad. It's nice and juicy. So these stamps have been used, so they should be, of course, they're dusty. Okay. So this one says, live simply, expect little, give much. This one says, life is a balance of holding on and letting go. This one says, enjoy the journey, and it is a ticket. Okay, so you can go ahead and stamp more than one. And you can stamp so that you can rip them, or stamp so that you'll be able to, we just need 2 more of those. Okay, so making a page of stamped words. Okay. You might have a stamp that is full of words, and so you could go ahead and stamp that. I have this one. This one's a newer one. I don't know if I've ever used this one. Okay. So there's that. And then I have this one, and I'm going to see if I can, yeah, it's getting, I need to find it an acrylic, because I want to be able to see through it. But of course, you know, you can use this like I've been using my other word stamp, and I like the writing. So this came with a bunch of houses and stuff, stamps. So I'm gonna have to do something with that because it's trying to curl up. So anyway, stamping onto a page. So if you have some favorite stamps that you like to use all the time or quite often, then you can go ahead, use your fancy scissors. You can go ahead and rip them. You can, however you want to do that. So I will probably cut these and rip these. But that gives me a bunch of, these are ready. And then I'll just, when I'm watching TV without Tom, because he will not enjoy the sound of ripping, I'll go in and I'll just, well, I'll go in and get these ready, and I'll have them. And then you'll see me use them because they're ready, and they'll be right here probably. Okay, so there's that. Then we come down here. And I wanted to show you that you can use, you know, anything. You don't have to use, I used, both of these were what I would consider, see, and I've got that now that I can stamp something on if I wanted to. But there's that. And this one could be a little bigger, that's fine. that gives me something that can go into, probably into my personal journal, because I really like that it has those leaves and stuff on there. So, okay, so these are some of our crafty prompts for the 31 days of Paper Crafty prompts. We did the number 3, which was something with numbers, a flower, a stamp, lace, and words. And we did these cute little playing cards, journaling cards, okay, that have a pocket with a little tag. And you guys, these tags were from Goodwill, or they were from a sale, and I was able to get the, you can't even tell, but I was able to get the sticker off of them. You can't even tell there was a sticker on them. And then we did these ones, and these are going to go into the journals that I'm making right now, which are the 9x6. Okay, so these are the 9x6 part of, or the journals that I'm making for the challenge. And with these, I can do a skinny pocket somewhere. So if, I mean, they can go in the 6-pack. Okay, they'll go nicely in the 6-pack pocket. And yeah, they would go in that. But if I had a, they'll look nice in that pocket. Okay, so, oh, I like it there. I like it there. Yay. Okay, I think we'll leave it right there. I do need to take a picture first. Okay, so we have a really quick one for you here, and it is number 5. Is a really simple one, and it actually is getting us ready for one that we'll do later in the month. So I have a really heavy book. I went out to the yard and I found a flower and I pressed it. This one is we call those one of the October flowers. And let's see, where's our other one? That was that one, right? Yeah. Okay. And I have a little weed here. Okay, so I've taken this little, it's not dry yet, but I've taken this little weed with the fun yellow, and I've pressed it in between a napkin and put it into a heavy book, and I'm putting it away. So you can press leaves, you can press flowers from out in your garden, or you can even ask the neighbor. And like I said, I pressed weeds. So that is our number 5. So I hope you'll be doing number 5. Like I said, that's a really easy one. You can fill your book up with things that you are pressing. But we will be using number 5 on 29. Day 29, we'll be using number 5. So you'll want to do that pretty soon so that it'll be ready. Okay, so there we go. We did do a few things this time. And whoops. So we'll put these out here. So there you go. I hope you'll join us in the 31 crafty, Paper Crafty prompts, as well as our challenge this month, which is our October one whole paper pad junk journal challenge. The details video description is in the description box down below. And it is not too late. You have until October 31st to finish that. And again, this crafty prompts is just for fun. Okay? Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.